Barb Garrett. I'm with the Everyday Home blog, and you can find me at www.everydayhomeblog. You can also find me on Facebook at the Everyday Home blog. I'm here today to create a very simple farmhouse style centerpiece. I'm starting out with a basic metal container that you can find just about anywhere, and you can use any type of container. I've also purchased a standard hanging basket. Now, I found a hanging basket because it happened to be cheaper. Believe it or not, I got this at the grocery store. Now, it did not contain the spike plant that you see here, and that's a very simple fix. I purchased a spike plant in the garden section and simply added it to the center. And what this is going to do is it's going to give the centerpiece some height. Now, I wanted to use a combination of real plants and faux plants, and I know a lot of you may not like faux plants, but I'm telling you, if you really shop, and I found these on sale at one of the home stores, and look around and wait for the sale prices, you can get some faux plants that look incredibly real. And as a matter of fact, you would have to touch them to realize that they're not real. So I'm going to use a combination. And then I'm going to add another few elements that speak summer. So let's get started. The first thing that I'm going to do is simply take the plant and place it on one end. This will be very easy to remove if I need to water it, or this is a waterproof container, so I can actually water the plant right in the center. You can see how the spike plant, like I said previously, is adding some height. Next, I'm going to add 2 pieces of a standard floral foam. You can get these again in the floral department at any craft store. This is where the faux elements are coming in. I've got 3 of these ferns that I'm going to be adding, 2 to the front and maybe 1 to the back. I purchased this really pretty glass candle holder that already had the chalkboard element and wrote with a chalk pen, summer. So we're going to place that right on top of the foam. You don't need to secure it, it'll sit right there. Next, we're going to go ahead and start adding some of the faux elements again, which is the fern. And just tuck it right down in there. And there's no rhyme or reason, you just kind of want to fill in around the candle holder. And you could add one to the back. And the reason you would want to add one to the back is because this will be sitting on a table, so people will be able to see all the way around it. And then now just add a simple candle. You can add any color. And the next thing I did was I took some white, these are actually not even real, they're kind of plastic, but you could use the real ones, starfish. And here is my secret to adding elements of this nature to any floral arrangement. And I just use wooden skewers. I hot glue wooden skewers on the back, so you could use any seashell, small ornaments, anything you want, and then just start tucking them in. Again, this is going to kind of scream summer, isn't it? If they're too long, just break them off. And I'm just going to add a couple right in here. And that's what the foam is also good for, because it allows you to stick it right down in there. And let's just add one more right over here to the side. And then here is another little secret. I have color here already in the plant, but there really isn't a lot of color. So I went and bought a very inexpensive pink hydrangea bush, those that come 4 or 5 blooms on one bush, cut it apart, and just by simply tucking in, it pulls the color from the plant to the side and adds color all the way around. The last element, if you wanted to, was you could add in, I love texture, so that's why I love adding things like moss. And this is totally optional. It just tucks pieces right down in there and all throughout. And there you go, a simple farmhouse summer centerpiece that you can easily make in just a few minutes. I hope you enjoyed this. For more great DIY ideas, just go to the Everyday Home blog at www.everydayhomeblog.com. Have a great day.